Welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel. Continuing dry and hot weather has worsened drought conditions. Nearly a quarter of Massachusetts is now considered to be in extreme drought. After lower than normal rainfall for the past 6 months, officials are urging residents and businesses to continue to be extremely mindful of overall water use. The oppressive weather conditions and high demand are also straining the electrical system.
The main message is to try to cut down electric usage during the peak hours of electric usage during the day. So the peak hours tend to be 5 to 8 p.m., especially during the weekdays, because that's when people are getting home from work, they're turning on their AC. So the reason that's really important is because if the peak gets too high during those hours, then these things called peaker power plants turn on. That's a big deal because those are really, really inefficient and really, really expensive. They're up to 13 times as expensive for electricity coming from those plants as average electric rates. So we want to try to avoid turning those on. So the idea is to try to move your usage of things like dishwashers outside of those hours. One really effective way to do that is this technique called pre-cooling. So pre-cooling is basically you figure out what rooms you're going to be in during the peak hours, and you cool those down so they're nice and chilly around 5 o'clock. And then when 5 o'clock rolls around, it's nice and cool, and you can just hang out there for the peak hours, and you're nice and comfy because you already got it comfortable. You can always put down shades so that you don't have to turn on the AC as much, because shades are super effective at keeping your house cool. You can always use, as I mentioned, the dishwasher during other times. Doing your laundry is another big one. And if you have an electric car, that's a huge burden on the electric usage. So you should try to do that outside of peak hours as well.
Are you seeking full or part-time employment? MassHire Lowell Career Center is partnering with Chelmsford to host a job fair at the Senior Center.
People that have a lot of experience, a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge in their industries, and we're hoping to attract them here to Chelmsford. We have a lot of job opportunities happening across all types of industries.
We are connecting with employers in the greater Lowell area, and we're trying to connect the job seekers that are coming through our door to the job opportunities that are available. And if you're a job seeker, you can come to the Career Center, you can get your resume updated, you can look for jobs, they can help you with interview tips.
We've got to focus on people over the age of 50 to be able to find meaningful jobs, rewarding work, and stay local in the community. We're working on a community that's livable for all ages. And at the job fair, you can come and meet with each employer individually to learn what those opportunities are for you to find that local employment here in our town of Chelmsford.
The job fair is offering anyone that registers a free raffle ticket, an automatic entry, and a chance to win gift cards to Market Basket, Dunkin' Donuts, and a gift kit for take-home craft projects. And finally, the Chelmsford Military Community Covenant Task Force held a military appreciation cookout.
A lot of people don't realize how many folks actually live in the town of Chelmsford that are members of the military, either active duty, reserve, or guard. And in this case, we have a lot of veterans as well. We do a lot of things to support that community. For a long time, we were very much focused on people who were deploying overseas and taking care of the family members that were left behind while those members were serving. So we would do things like take care of people's yards or take care of their driveways in the winter. We get a lot of support from businesses in the community who make donations to us and allow us to put on events like this.
Thanks for watching the CTM NewsBreak, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we can use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel.